We've been discussing nudity for a long time on Donohue. Here's a clip from a show we did on nudists 13 years ago. Watch.
Are you exhibitionists?
No.
What do you think?
I think you are.
Why? Tell me what you mean.
Because to take off your clothes in front of, everyone. My daughter does it in the backyard and people kind of look. No.
Yeah. How old's your daughter?
2.
Walter and Catherine Hochbaum, you operate the nudist camp, your Sunray Hills nudist camp in Wisconsin, huh?
In Burlington, Wisconsin.
Yeah. How do you feel about our little dialogue here? Mrs. Hochbaum, what do you think?
Well, it's curiosity for a lot of people to start out. But then, and we really are not exhibitionists because we are in a private group of our own. We have our own private people. Outsiders are only allowed in if they are authorized. Otherwise, we are mainly members and just among ourselves alone.
But, Walter, in this age of TNA and voyeurism and Charlie's Angels and Jiggly, doesn't a woman who has a rather attractive body get even more pressure in a nudist camp than she would? You're saying no, Ms. Hochbaum?
I am saying no, yes.
Do you feel that at the nudist, being a nudist at this nudist camp, has it bettered your sexual relationship with your spouse?
I think it did when we originally joined. Yes, I think it did improve it. It helped. More relaxed.
You wanted to make what point?
Well, we're a family couple, and we have 4 children. They were brought up in nudism. We've been in nudism for about 10 years.
You know, isn't it hard to keep your eyes off another woman? Do you know what I mean? Another guy's wife? Isn't it more difficult under nudist circumstances than it would be?
I think a good example would be the children. We've had some remarks from school, and they didn't know that we were nudists, where our 2 oldest boys were involved in a fracas on the playground, that some kids got this girl, off to the side, and they're all wrestling, and our 2 boys went on the swings and sat about 25 feet away. Principal called us in and called the boys in and asked, how come you weren't part of the normal Americans and be right in on the ruckus, in other words, wrestling with that girl? They said, we don't have to.
Donohue, we've tried to determine how much nudity we should show. And we've featured guests in varying degrees of undress, but never fully nude. Until 1990. I interviewed for the first time an entire panel of completely nude guests. I mean buck naked, like nothing on but a microphone. And you guessed it, we had trouble finding a place to put the microphone. The show was called Nude for Art's Sake, about 3 American couples of various sexual persuasions performing live in the nude here in New York City. They called it live art. Ready? Watch. Close your eyes now. Here, this couple posed together nude in Manhattan art. The exhibit is titled Love, Spit, Love, posed along with a gay couple. They say nudity is the essence and most honest form of a person. Here are Reed and Natasha. Come in here. Well, I'll tell you what, I want to be as free as Reed someday, and it's not today. Are you romantically involved? You are. And you've been seeing each other for several years. And do you bring incidentally, where's your microphone? How will they be able to hear them? How will you mic them? Nobody has to. You're ready to mic these people? How are you going to do that? All right, go ahead. Well, then yeah.
What do your parents think about this?
My mother was very supportive of this until recently some of the media said they will make love on stage. And I'd like to say making love is a very broad term. We didn't...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Making love doesn't necessarily mean intercourse.
While you were caressing and kissing and hugging and stuff, did you get aroused?
I was enjoying myself, but if you mean by aroused, did I get an erection? No.
Tetley, I